Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing now? Lots of spiritual people buy into a fallacy that creating wealth is somehow a bad thing. Actually, lots of people feel this way, whether they're spiritual or not. They don't admit it, though, but their lack of action towards creating wealth can partly be because they have conflicting opinions inside, leading them to be unable to actually take action. So on the one hand, they want to be wealthy and rich and abundant and all of those lovely, amazing things. But on the other hand, they think it makes them greedy and evil, and so they hold back. Internal conflict then ensues, which mostly remains unexamined, and so it halts any ability to create wealth. They may even begin at some point, but the pain of being out of alignment with what they actually believe, so they might be taking action towards creating wealth but believe they can't, and so it causes them to give up, okay? And maybe that's happened to you. Definitely something for you to pay attention to, okay? But you tell me, do you think you can ever truly be free if you're not financially independent? Please go deeper than the rote answer of, I don't need money to be happy. And really ask yourself some fierce questions. Are you happy when you feel your income is limited by what some person tells you you're worth? I know you can be content in whatever you're earning and be thankful that you're earning anything at all, but when you have to keep telling yourself all the things you can't do, does it feel good? When you have to tell your kids all the things you can't do for them, does that feel good? Are you happy when you do that? And then you go to your religious organization and you sing and pray about abundance and how all your needs are being met, but then the reality is that it's simply not happening for you. Does that feel good? And then the politicians come as well with some new policy that means more taxes and less benefits. Does that feel good? Do you feel free? Or is your freedom limited to the lines set by some other person? Be honest. I get it. We're rebels at heart. We don't want to believe that anyone holds the reins to our life, but please be honest. Because if you cannot face truth, how the heck are you going to do what it takes to change things? I know that you're not completely motivated by money. That's not what this is about. And I'm not trying to make you be greedy or anything like that. But seriously, you do want to change lives, don't you? You want to live out your purpose and your calling, and you want to live a free life where you get to do what you want to do, when you want to do it with people you feel called to do it for. And then you want to make a dent on the planet as well. Then honey, you need to be financially independent. And the sum that it will take to create that level of independence is different for everyone based on expenses and responsibilities. But actually write out a number. What is your financial independent number? Add up what it would take to make you feel truly, truly free, and then get to figuring out how you're going to make it happen. Stop trying to live like a pauper and tighten your belt all the time. Stop deceiving yourself because change seems hard and tough. You are more powerful than that. Get clear on the fact that if you do want to be free, then you need to be financially independent. And I can promise you this, no employer is thinking about your financial independence, so you need to take responsibility for it. No government official is thinking about you specifically either. So stop looking to them to change things. Stop getting disappointed when they make changes that affect your income. They're not thinking of you. You should be thinking of you, not waiting for someone external to tell you what is what. I know this is a little bit harsh what I'm saying here, but really? We are blessed, you and I, and yes, if you're reading this, you are blessed. Whatever your circumstances right now, you are blessed with freedom enough to create additional sources of income. The question is, are you using that blessedness? Are you learning and implementing everything you can to create multiple streams of income? I personally have created over 40 income streams online, and they create income for me. I'm in the process of considering some physical things as well, and I also have property and real estate, all to ensure my financial independence, all to ensure that I'm taking my responsibilities as a parent seriously, all to leave me free to pursue my passions and my calling in any which way that I choose. I don't much listen to the news because I refuse to let what is happening in the government or anybody else affect me. I choose to make my own lane, and I do it with the help of Source. What of you? Your higher power is probably trying to get your attention. Are you listening to those intuitive nudges telling you to move, to stop waiting for some kind of external miracle, to stop waiting for a spiritual magic bullet? You are the magic. You are the miracle. You are that. So come on. Now is the time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live, because honey, I know and you know that you want to. Okay, and if you're not quite sure how to create financial independence yourself, then come and work with me in the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track Club. That is where I will show you exactly what needs to happen for you to start creating wealth on your terms with an online business. So you don't need that much money to get started. It doesn't need to take all day for you to get started. And you don't need to know every single technical skill out there in order to get started. This is something that you can learn, and this is something that you can do. And follow your calling, and at the same time create wealth doing that. Imagine that, waking up to a life where you actually are excited about the work you get to do that day. because it's something that you feel called and led to do. Honey, work with me in the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track Club. I will help you make that a reality. It's at rosemarynonniknight.com/DM Fast Track. Come and work with me. Let's turn those dreams, that vision, into reality. Until the next time, much love.